Does this movie have flaws? Yes. Did I love it anyway? Absolutely. I saw Wicked for good, so here's the good and the bad without spoilers. Before you go see this movie, there's really one thing you should know if you didn't know it already. Part 2 of Wicked has a much darker, more dramatic story, and it doesn't have the humorous and bouncy lightness of Part 1. But as far as epic and thrilling conclusions go, I think that they absolutely nailed it. The highs are very high. All of the best songs from Wicked's second act are represented beautifully. Thank Goodness, No Good Deed, As Long As You're Mine, and For Good hit as hard as you're hoping for. Likewise, there were some thoughtful reprises of first act songs, both in the original musical and added for the film, that I found to be very effective. The additional action sequences were also helpful in adding excitement to the story and making it more cinematic. Cynthia Erivo was once again excellent, especially in the more powerful and heavy moments, and Ariana Grande gracefully flips from mostly comic relief in movie 1 to being an emotional wellspring in this second movie. I was also really impressed with Ethan Slater and the way he stepped up here. I thought movie 1 did an amazing job of faithfully adapting the show and extending it in smart, additive ways. And I can say the same thing about the second half of this second movie. The degree of difficulty in adapting Act 2 was much harder, and John Chu nailed the ending especially. Seriously, the final stretch of this movie was among the most affecting thing I've seen on screen this year. I was as moved, if not more, by For Good's ending as I was by the end of Defying Gravity in movie 1. Now, that said, the 2 new songs are mostly forgettable, and those scenes could have gotten their points across in a simpler way. The first half of the script also gets a bit lost in the sauce of muddled plot developments and inconsistent motivations, which is pretty much what happens on stage too. So being faithful here in that way didn't really help them. And I was distracted by some soupy CGI. But all of that didn't numb the emotions I felt while watching this movie. It delivered in all the ways I was hoping for, and I think fans are really going to be satisfied. So in conclusion, through 2 Wicked movies, I can say that musical adaptations don't get better than this.